Welcome to All in Your Business podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Joshua Gordon. People call me JG. Also,
Aaron Owens, co-host, new show, talking about sports, TV shows, pop culture, world culture, things happening in the world.
yep, like you said, TV shows, pop culture. Mainly going to be focusing on sports, but all type of sports. You know, your NFL, your college, and also our local sports. We in the greater Cincinnati, Ohio, so we also going to be focused on college sports as well, and your local high school teams as well. Our fellow Bearcats. Our fellow Ohio State. I know.
Indiana Hoosiers.
Indiana Hoosiers, and then also as my man's wearing right here, Central State as well. We gonna go try to cover every base as possible and just stuff that we think would be interesting to our viewers.
Yeah.
All right, so that being said, once again, this is All in Your Business podcast. We will be on all major DSPs from your Spotify to your Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio. We eventually get there. We're going to try to spread as much, cover as much space as possible. We also be on all your favorite social medias, your Facebook, your Instagram, as well as TikTok as well. We'll be uploading shows every Thursday and Sunday. We'll be recording. We're trying to get into during the NFL playoffs right now. Actually, it's currently on right now. We're trying to tap into that to give you all the coverage from the NFL. And then once the NFL started to trickle down, we also got college football. The game will be next week. We got the college football coming up. And then from there, we'll also be trickling down to the NBA as well, talking about some of the NBA trade and stuff that's going around the NBA. And keeping up, like you said, our local high school sports as well, and all of our college as well. So give you kind of background about myself. Like I said, my name is Joshua Gordon. People call me JG. I didn't play in college, but the highest level I played in was at high school.
Yeah.
My co-host here, Aaron Owens, we've been playing football
Since 2005,
2005. Okay, so you went back and look. I couldn't tell you the date.
Since the YNs weren't born.
Yeah. Since them early days.
Yeah.
Hilltop Hawks.
Yeah.
Boy, that was the time, man.
They be shooting over there now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little crazy up there now, but that's the love for sports. I grew up on was just playing with Hilltop and just having that team camaraderie.
Yeah.
Hilltop really brought me that team building, and as you see, I'm still friends with people that I'm with from that team as to this day. So.
We ain't going nowhere. We just went to North Chill.
Yeah.
We just was like, hey, let's go to the same school.
Yeah, we went to the same school too. So we went to North Chill as well and played high school football on that team as well. Then Aaron, I know in high school you did went to the wrestling and stuff like that. But he said, but we were just keeping, like I said, from the little league, just growing up, just having a love of sports, and even sports that we didn't play. You know what I'm saying? We also kept in touch with different stuff like that, like different sports that we didn't play with, and just the love of sports.
We be watching hockey, y'all.
Right. We got hockey parlays coming soon.
Yeah,
we start tapping into all of them.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's important to have that little league establishment when you're young, because I think that shows you can get the love of the game from that level.
That's when I got it.
And me too. And then some people, like, even though you don't want to be physical in the sports, but then there's so much things to sports actually playing the sports. Like, oh, I like coaching. I'm good at knowing what the other team is about to do. Or, I know I want to do the physical therapy of it, making sure, like, you're physically right as far as, like, physical training and stuff like that, or medical therapy and stuff like that. So it's major avenues in sports that you can just take.
That's true.
So I think even if you don't want to play the actual said sport, you can always get into it in some way and somehow. So I think that's what the love is. And if you go out and while you're younger and just try it out and be like, hey, yeah, it's for me, I'm going to try it, or nah, it's not for me, but let me go in a different route. I think even just going and trying is just something that should be commended.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Any more background about yourself you want to get into before we get into some of these topics that we got?
I'm Aaron Owens. I'm the co-host from Cincinnati, Hilltop, North Chill, doing the camera work on the side. So If you need a cameraman, you know, I know somebody. His name Aaron Owens. Working on some films and stuff like that. So just here to talk sports. I mean, if everybody else doing it, we might as well do it too.
Yeah. I know for myself, it's a long time in the making. I've been wanting to do a podcast for like 3 years now. And like I said, Aaron, he been in the film for a couple years, 3 to 4 years now. So, and literally, he texted me last week, was like, man, we should do a podcast.
Yeah, he's like, I got the camera. He's like, you got the knowledge.
Yeah, I was like,
we both got the knowledge.
Yeah, we got the knowledge. He said, he got the camera. I said, I got some equipment as well. I said, let's just do it, man. You know, you don't know if you're going to succeed if you don't try. Yeah. So, I mean, shoot, let's, instead of talking about it, and we be on the phone anyway for hours talking about sports.
Might as well record it.
Like that. Exactly. We might as well have a recorded of an actual phone conversation. So, and like I said, I tell people, I talk to Aaron almost once a week, man. We just talk about just different life stuff and just sports and just in general, like
about
what we think about. Yeah, about our Bengals. I am a season ticket holder to the Bengals. I've been a season ticket holder. This is going on probably my 6th year.
This man get robbed.
Except
for 2 years.
I'll get robbed. Yeah. So you know, the Bengals is my love. That's my number one sports team, and I ride for my city, dog. So I'm gonna take it.
Mike Brown sitting like, the money. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're right. So
my pockets are full.
Yeah, I am. I'm feeding their pockets little by little. Little by little, I'm feeding their pockets every year. But you know, that's my team. That's who I love with. So I'm gonna ride or die with my Bengals, man. Ride or die with my Bengals. Mm-hmm. All right, enough said about us and kind of the gist of the show. Y'all got what this show is kind of going to be about. Let's just get into some of these topics, man. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, which one to start, man? We got a whole field.
Might as well start with, what's the first college game that was played?
So let's go to our college. All right.
It was Miami.
As far as our college, which was a fun college night. So Friday, January 9th, we had Oregon versus Indiana. And
belt to ass. Ass to belt, whichever way you want to be.
It was definitely BTA. I mean, 56-22. 56-22. But before we get to that game, I think we should talk about the game before that. That was just the most mind-blowing game as far as college. We had Miami and Ole Miss. That game was very more interesting. That was Thursday on the 8th. And that game right there, let me tell you, I was on the edge of my seat the whole entire game. Literally, the whole entire game, edge of my seat. Like I said, the score was 31-27. Hurricanes pulled it off. Let's see, as far as our stats, we have total yards. We got 459 for Miami. Passing, 268. Rushing, 191. So they was really throwing that ball. Miami was. They were throwing it all down the field. Yeah. But don't get me wrong, Ole Miss was doing their thing. They was holding the ball. They was rushing as well, and it was going back and forth.
In my opinion, they weren't doing their thing. In my opinion,
I think it came a little too late.
They had hands like because all the NCAA people know I couldn't catch. Miami had whatever I have. They dropped 4 interceptions. They probably should have won a game by at least 14 points. It wasn't like they was. I mean, they should have won. They wasn't doing it like that. Like they should have won. They should have won by 14 because Ole Miss was giving it to them. It wasn't like they was dominating them. Like they was like, oh, we just running down their throat. Like it wasn't like a force feed against your will type of 14-point win. But Ole Miss should have gave them. They basically gave them a 14-point win. But Miami just didn't take it. They dropped a pick 6 right before halftime. They had the other one with 3 dudes. Blah, 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 blah. They on the jug. Not even a jugs machine. They just regular tap and go. Whole practice because they can't catch.
Yeah. I mean, Trinidad had 277, 1 touchdown. 23 for 37. So, I mean, you really can't. He was really throwing the ball and stuff like that. You really can't ask for really too much more that he was doing. And then as far as Miami, I mean, Carson was 23 for 37, 268, 2 TDs, 1 interception. Yeah. So besides that 1 interception, I mean, he really had a phenomenal game as well. So, and I also think it really just came to who really wanted him more. It just seemed like Miami they had that dog in them and wanted him more.
But you remember Lacey got hurt. He Because when he ran for that touchdown, I'm thinking, bro, is he celebrating because he slowed down?
He
but
slowed
nah,
down.
it was that hammy, so he wasn't. Most of the yards he got in the game was all on that one run, so that kind of affected it. I'm looking at stats right now. Yeah, Fletcher, 22 carries, 133.
Yeah, 133. You know
and
what I'm saying?
And then Brown, he transferred from North Dakota State.
Okay.
Had 14 for 54. He had some hard runs.
Yeah. I mean, like you say, you see the 54, but he had it on 14 carries, like you say, hard runs, and he had the TD. You can't go mad with that, man. Let's see. Then as far as like you said, the throwing, let's see. We got. Let's see. As far as receiving, we got Colleen. He has 7. He caught 7 balls for 114, 1 touchdown. So he was definitely getting all of the passes for the Hurricanes. So it's very interesting. They're going back home. So they're playing
to the crib.
They go to the crib.
What they say? What PJ say? We going home.
Yeah, we're going home.
We going home.
So it's
hopefully it don't end up. It might end up like how I did for them. When the Clippers like we going home, it might end up like that because Indiana, like we said, belt to ass. But I mean, you got to get props to Miami. They was like that debate of should they be in there, should they not be over Notre Dame. But at the end of the day, head to head matter. They beat Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Do I believe that Notre Dame was playing at the time when they made the selection? Do I think Notre Dame was a better team at the moment before the playoffs started? Yes, I feel like they was playing better than what Miami was. But at the end of the day, they got the head-to-head and they had the same record.
They got the same record. You can't really beat that, man. And they really showed the dog in them. You know what I'm saying? And say what you want, they had Ray Lewis on the sideline. They had Michael Irvin on the sideline.
Hey, that man gonna pass out.
That man, he's still in their party.
He's still, man. He like how we had the team mom. He the team dad. He the team dad. He been going crazy.
Yeah, he's going beyond crazy.
I mean, you gotta look at the numbers. I mean, I feel like that first game against Texas A&M, it was I give him a bypass. I mean, a win is a win. The wind was blowing like crazy, so it wasn't gonna be a real efficient day with a passing game. So stack the box. Then they made the play they needed to make it, and then go against Ohio State. Got the pick 6.
Yep.
Jump. That's good. That's film study. You got to be athleticism and film study. He realized about the splits and how they was lined up. Oh, this about to be most likely it's gonna be a bubble screen. That's what it was.
Yep.
And he went through, got it, took it to the crib. And then, it was that game, from what I remember, Beck. He had a good, efficient game. He did what he supposed to do. It's okay. You're not going to throw for 375 yards every game. Sometimes the game is going to call for you to go 16 for 22, 185 yards, touchdown. Mm-hmm. Convert this, kill some time. Convert that, kill some time. Get down the field, get in field goal position. Sometimes that's what it's going to call for. And it's like, it's not sexy. It's not this and not that. He's looking like a game manager right now, but it's all, he's doing what he got to do for them to win. That's all that matters. Yep. And then he had a big game against Ole Miss. So I was shocked because I thought Ole Miss, I was like, that's a different type of motivation to have your coach leave you and go somewhere else. Yeah. And then for it to be like, okay, if we was like, okay, we're not that good, we're 8-5, we playing in the Pop-Tart Bowl, okay. But for us to be in the playoff and have a good shot to win it all, and you be like, oh, I'm going to leave to try to do what I can do right here, right now. Yeah. So a lot of players weren't cool with it. I'm not cool with it. It's like, so I think a lot of people was pulling foot on the wind to kind of show him, like, you effed up. You fucked up, bro. So, but great season to Ole Miss. It's a controversy right now with Trinidad Chambers. He's trying to get an extra year eligibility, which, from what I understand, you had a COVID year. So, but I didn't know, looking into more research, he had 2022, he had, I believe, I don't know if he necessarily redshirted, but he didn't play because he had some type of something wrong where he got his tonsils removed, so he didn't even play 2022.
I thought he went to a JUCO college or something. Or
one of the years I know for a fact he didn't play because of it was something going wrong and he had to get his tonsils removed, so he didn't even play that season. So he's like, can I at least get that season back? I mean, he's not like one of these dudes that's been playing 8 years, 27 years old. Can I get more time? Can I get more time? Can I get more time? I think those guys are doing it just to, I feel like, keep on playing. They're doing it to just get some more money out of it like he's a real prospect, but I think he feels like he needs to play a little bit more. I feel like he feels like he's not ready for NFL, but fortunately they might have to force him to be ready. So, but I mean that might not even be a bad thing because the way he's playing, I can see him being no worse than the 5th best quarterback in the draft. So that could be second round. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I still think he might have to sit for a while. But you know, he might be ready right now. He might be more ready than what he thinks.
Yeah, and like you said, like Trinidad, he's not playing bad at all. He really hasn't played bad all year. I like his pregame warm-ups with the basketball and all that stuff. Like, I just think he brings a different element to the college scene. And shoot, what he was able to do this year, and it was just remarkable.
Coming from Ferris State, D2.
like you really couldn't ask for nothing else.
That's like Cinderella. He went from the 258th ranked quarterback in the transfer portal. Yeah. Let alone you got 258 people transferring, and you got already 200-some quarterbacks probably already starting over. So you really can kind of consider him like the 400th best quarterback out of everybody, and he balled out. He wasn't invited to the Heisman ceremony, but he was Heisman-esque. Yeah,
for sure. Well, in the first start of the college season, people were saying his name all year, like Trinidad. Yeah. And then they started to fall off a little bit when they lost. Yeah. And then after that, but he showed he has the leadership. He has the talent. I like his arm. Yeah. I like his legs. He can escape the pocket. You've seen that multiple times this year.
He an athlete. But he a quarterback though. I think he a real quarterback. He reminds me a little bit of, I don't want to say Russell Wilson. Like he real. I was just thinking about the other day. Like I know who it is. I just can't think of the name. But it's like I can see him. Cause he went about 6 foot, 6'1". He ain't like too big. Yeah. But he can make it happen.
He could definitely make it happen. All right, let's go to the next game.
This is going to be short. Because y'all was watching it for a short amount of time.
Oh, man. Indiana. Hey, we had Oregon. 56-22.
56-22.
Dog, this wasn't even a football game.
It was over after, the first quarter?
First quarter. It was done, complete.
It was 7-7, then it was a lot to 7.
I knew we had this podcast to start up, so that's the only reason why I suffered and watched the rest of the game. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to turn on the movie, see what's on Netflix, because I mean Indiana, they're just bulldogging these appointments. I mean their opponents. They're like you said, they're them.
The Alabama disguise in the Indiana uniform.
In a uniform, but like I was telling you on the phone, I like this new way of college. Like back in the day, I mean. Teams like Indiana had to really fight and claw to really get, like, they could have this type of season that they had and still probably won't even make the playoffs back in the old playoffs.
Because it was Boise State undefeated. You number 5. TCU undefeated. You number 8. Yeah. Like you had to for you to what helps them out there in the Big Ten. So if they was even if they was in the Mountain West with this, they would be in.
They'd be in. Yeah.
But right. It's good to give. Because now, think about it. If it's how it was a couple years ago, Miami's not in there. Yeah. Because they ranked number 10, not number 4.
Number 10. Yeah.
So I mean, it's money and money.
Money.
If you can make more money, you're gonna do what you can do to make more money.
Yeah, and then the schools that have the most money, they're gonna do what they can to make sure that their teams are competing for these championships.
So and also, they said they have the revenue shares when you win the. I think it's for when you either make the playoff or win a playoff game. You get they break it up between all the schools in the conference, but I guess they have a deal where Miami doesn't have to do that, so he take all that $14 million. Really? So they can put that to it in NIL.
Yeah, they go straight to NIL. Everybody get a Hellcat.
Yeah, everybody get a Hellcat.
Everybody get a Hellcat.
Everybody get a Charger and a Charger.
Right, everybody get the Charger. Yeah. But yeah, this Miami team, dog. Like I said, 56-22.
Indiana team.
What I say?
You said Miami.
Oh, Miami. I'm sorry, Indiana.
Yeah, it's all right.
56-22. Undefeated this year. Like I said, I'm an Ohio State fan, and it saddens me to say they are the best team this year without a question of the doubt. I'm
gonna say what I think I told you. I know I told somebody. I'm not gonna bet against them until I see them lose. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like the
Miami gonna have to show up.
Yeah.
And that's still probably not gonna be enough.
I don't think it is. I don't, even they're being at home. They have everything going for them. Indiana just look like a grown man's team that's dominating anybody that's in their way. Yeah. I mean, their offensive line is the real deal.
I mean, for your offensive lineman to win the Rose Bowl MVP.
Rose Bowl MVP.
Don't nobody do that.
I was like, what? They give it to the O-line, but the whole game you see them. I mean, they're pulling. Everybody got a hat on their hat. Everybody know their assignments. When they're going downfield, they're getting up to the next level, getting to the linebackers. So, like, they're doing a remarkable job with that old line. Yeah. So I mean, my hats off is to them. I think Indiana is going to pull it out. That's my prediction. Yeah. I think Indiana is going to beat Miami, even though Miami is at home and they have a little bit more momentum, I would say. As far as maybe the Cinderella team or whatever you want to call it.
They done won 5. You know, they hate. They don't like. You know, they don't like, they don't like that school.
Yeah, I know.
You know, they don't like the Uncle Luke Trick Daddy. Hurricanes of the South.
So Miami still has that.
I do.
Of course, we do. That's our culture.
But those people. Want the good boys in Indiana, which is cool. I mean, Indiana's the best team in the country. I think they're going to win.
Yeah.
I'm cool with whoever wins. I mean, I would prefer probably Indiana because. They ain't did it before. I'm an underdog in life. Yeah. So that's what I want to see.
Yeah, no, it's not wrong with that. Like I said, I think Indiana's going to win too.
The Eagles just lost.
Oh, the Eagles lost. All right.
Oh well.
Oh well. There we go.
We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, we got 40 seconds in that game. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But let's make a pivot still into football. Might as well. We was talking about NFL. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and get into these NFL.
You want to hit up the first game of yesterday?
So, yeah, we can get to the first game yesterday. We had the Rams versus the Panthers, 34-31. That was a very, very good game.
It was better than I thought it was going to be.
Everybody counted out the Panthers. My group chat was going crazy. People were saying, Panthers might only score 10 points. I was like, I don't see that, man.
The way I was looking in the beginning, I was like,
Yeah, but I knew that the dog that I said, the Panthers got some dog in them.
Yeah, they got some.
I've seen that all year for real. Yeah. And people say they looked up into the spot that they got and all this and that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That it's like, Atlanta win to get me in. Got the same record as us, but they can't get in because of certain amount of division wins and losses.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it comes down to. Them numbers.
That's crazy for you to have the same record, but they was eliminated from the playoffs like 2 weeks before that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy how them numbers be. So,
them numbers be
34-31, the Rams put it off. Our good old Matthew Stafford. Sorry, I was about to say Stanford.
Stanford Steve.
Right. He was 304, 3 TDs, 1 interception. Bryce was 264, 1 TD, 1 interception. Bryce didn't. He showed me that he could play in some big lights. That's why I saw Matthew. I've seen this from Matthew before in the playoffs and against my Bengals too when we lost to the Super Bowl.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
We ain't gotta talk about that. But I knew what Matthew was gonna do. But Bryce Young, I was really excited to see how he was gonna do for his first playoffs, and he didn't disappoint.
He did better than I thought he was gonna do.
Exactly, 264, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I think he managed the game kind of well. He had a crucial drives going down the field. Panthers is going to be all right, man. Yeah. They just need 1 to 2 more pieces, maybe another wide receiver, maybe somebody on the defensive side, but I think they're going to be all right. I have very good confidence in Bryce Young. I think he's deserving because I think he's on his 4th year?
This is 3rd, but I think they start talking about picking up the 5th year. They 3rd year going into 4th, but you really got to pick up the 5th year option at the beginning of the 4th year. So it's about to be the 4th year.
So I know they were talking about some contract talk around him. So
like how much is he worth? Like, cause it's like, he cool, but I'm like, but he want to pay him 45. I still don't want to pay him 45, but I'm just saying, but is he?
Who you gonna pay?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, do you want to? He ain't bad. He ain't bad at all. He's great. He's good. But it's like, do you feel like you can win a championship with him? Do you feel like you're gonna go certain like? Do you feel like when all go wrong, can he go win you that game for you?
Yeah, and I think with a little bit more experience, I think he will do that. Because, I mean, he showed some, they almost poured it out.
Yeah, they really.
They almost
They probably should have.
They could have won.
Shout out to, first of all, Jay-Z Horn, get all the love. He a dog. He's a dog. Pro Bowl, All Pro caliber. I think he made second team All Pro, I believe. If he didn't, he damn near should have. But shout out to Mike Jackson, not Michael Jackson, but Mike Jackson. Got traded from Seattle a couple years ago. You know, making a nice little bit of money. You know, nice little change. Balled out, pass breakups, interception. I believe that was him that almost had the second interception when Puka broke it up. It was either him or JC. I think it might have been him. Led the league with 19 pass breakups on the season. If you look at the numbers, like Stafford, for a good amount of time, once it hit like past first quarter, first drive, three straight passes to Puka, scored touchdown, started the game 8 for 8, cooking. And then that second quarter, it's between second to like mid third, he was like 2 for 10. I forget the stat. He was. I'm looking at the numbers right now. Like he really struggled. If you look at the game, he struggled on the outside. Like going up the field in the middle, in between the hashes, he was straight. But outside, he was 0 for 4 between from the line of scrimmage at 20 yards on the outside, the left hash, 0 for 4, 1 interception, 0 for 3 from the line of scrimmage to the 30-yard line. I mean to 30 yards deep.
Yeah, 30 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he hit one long pass for 36 yards on the right hash, beyond the right hash for 36 yards. 2 for 4 in the between the medium from the range of 0 to 20 yards for a touchdown. But all his work he put over damn near 200 yards on just throwing up middle up the field in between the hashes. So that just shows like, hey, they almost there. You gotta remember they don't got Brian Burns no more. That 16 sacks they could have had. Yeah. Derek Brown came back this year. He was hurt a lot last year. Came back, balled out. So they're what's the name of it? Jalen Coker balled out 9. I believe he had 9 for 134. So yeah, they on their way, man. They got Jalen Coker out of Stanford, undrafted free agent. Tet had I believe 80 plus yards receiving. They just need. I feel like they just need. They might not even need more pieces. They might just need Xavier Legette to show up. Like he's been iffy.
Yeah.
He's right now. He's just a Cowboy guy.
Yeah, I mean, he had one. He caught the ball one time and only had 8 yards.
But he's your first round draft pick from a couple years ago.
So,
like you got a freak athlete per se, stuff like that. But he's known for his accent and riding a horse. We don't need to know about you, Paul, riding a horse.
Yeah,
we need to know about you about them routes.
But who knows? Maybe they get somebody kind of sneaky good in either the free agency or draft. You know, because they're not going to be a high draft pick at all. You know what I'm saying? Because they're in the playoffs, so they're going to get a low draft pick. But
they need a vet.
There you go.
First name start with a B, last name start with an A. You know what I'm talking about?
Who you talking about?
The Niners, man. Brandon Ayuk. Man, he was speeding in San Francisco. He can go speed 120 miles per hour in Charlotte.
I mean, yeah, he gonna have to slow down before he get there. But yeah, man. You're right. Man. I mean, and I heard he's still been working out and stuff. So maybe that will be a nice pickup for them. Maybe that will be a nice pickup for them.
Maybe George Pickens.
Yeah.
That's some money though.
They gonna have to pay.
That's some money on.
Yeah, they gonna have to pay.
They gotta pay 45.
Yeah, but they need somebody that can take on a leadership role on that offense. Yeah. Bryce is just too young.
You need a vet that's like in their prime. Like you might need you need a vet, but not a too old. You need somebody that can still produce.
They need
Brandon Ayuk.
They might need him. Yeah. They need somebody like they might need him.
Yeah.
That I think that'd be a decent pickup for them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see how the Panthers tackle this offseason, see what type of pieces they pick up, but I'm very curious on how they move forward from here because last year I knew that they was going to be in the playoffs this year. I knew they were. I did because last year I saw it a little bit. They were kind of sneaking in a little bit.
I can see them. I mean, the record they had. I can see them winning 8 games. I mean, how many times does it 8-9 get you in the playoffs? NFC South because ain't nobody never no good.
Shoot, I mean the AFC North too this year too.
Damn near.
But we ain't gotta go there. We ain't gotta go there.
Yeah, because we was down at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay, so the next game following that was a very, very good game as well. All of these games been good. Literally, all these games been good all week.
Yep.
We got the Bears and the good old Packers, boy, the rivals of all rivalries.
Yeah,
that goes back in ancient history of these
100+ years.
And boy, did it not disappoint. They did not disappoint at all.
The Packers disappointed because I thought they was most. I just had a feeling. I was like, you know how, because all the games this year, I think it's only been no more than like a 5-point. Outside of obviously a 6-point game because they scored 6 to beat them overtime. It's been pretty much a 5-point game.
Yeah.
First game, Green Bay won it the last second, knocked it away.
Yeah.
And Green Bay, DJ Moore hit him over the head for about at least a 50-yard touchdown in overtime. And this game, it was looking because Jordan Love, it's just like it's like he kind of has that Flacco effect. He get in the playoffs. And he get the ball. He get the hooping. He hooped during the regular season, but it's like it's playoff Love, playoff Rondo. That's him.
Yeah.
Like it's literally like 3 straight years he's been in the playoffs. He's won at least one playoff game every year, except for this year. Because like really last year, 2 years ago, beat the Niners. They really could have beat the Niners and made the championship game. Like they really
could have, yeah.
So I'm kind of stuck between. Romeo Dobbs had a big game. I believe he had 124 and had a touchdown. Had a hell of a catch. That one-hander keep the drive alive. Matthew Golden showed up. He had over 80 yards, caught his first career touchdown in the playoffs.
84 yards, 4 receptions.
He showed up. Christian Watson had a touchdown.
Yep.
You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown.
Yeah, like so he was spreading the ball out. He was getting the ball downfield.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people had a lot of critics over Jordan Love. I think this year he showed that he can do the job.
Yeah, I always thought he could do it. I never didn't think he could not do the job. I think
people was questioning some of his decisions making, whether he held on to the ball too long or
I feel like that was Caleb.
Yeah, well,
not Love.
Yeah. We're going to go to Caleb here second. But I feel like Jordan Love, like, either he held on to the ball for too long or he wasn't making the right decisions. But I feel like this year he shut all of that up. Yeah. Even though he got injured, he came back. And time after time again, he was trying to get over that hump.
Yeah.
I really think their defense let them down this year.
It did. Well, I want to say this year, I'd say this will happen. If you look at the numbers, Micah had 12 sacks. They was giving up, I believe, it's between week 1 to week 12. It's between week 1. It's either between week 1 to week 12 or week 1 to week 14. They was only giving up 19 points a game. Micah tore that ACL. They've been giving up like 26, 27 a game.
Yeah.
So that's really your horse gone.
Yeah.
Your horse, your leader of the 4 horsemen gone. Like Rashawn Gary had a down year last year. I believe he had 10 plus sacks.
Yeah.
They got a good rotation, but it just they wasn't getting home this year.
Yeah.
Lucas Van Ness is young. He's still getting there. I like Elijah Cooper's pick.
Yeah,
I like him. He's straight. He's straight.
I like him too.
He's straight. I like Keyshawn Nixon. He's a little.
I like Nick. Yeah.
He's a. I think he made Pro Bowl as a returner. Like he's a good corner. Good man to man. I can tell he got the speed on him. He can do some nickel, do some outside, primarily outside. But I believe go to next year and probably go corner. Need to add another corner to the group, possibly. I believe Josh Jacobs, he only had 55 yards rushing, so it wasn't too much of a running lane there. Fumble. Lucky he got the ball back.
Very, very lucky to get the ball back. And I think I could tell that his knee was hurting him too.
Yeah, because he's been sitting down the last couple weeks.
2 weeks, like at first, as the game first started, he was explosive. And then towards the end of the game, like you could tell that knee was starting to bother him. He was starting to limp it a little bit, but he had 19 carries for 55 yards.
He was walking like me.
So I mean, like you was probably walking faster.
Like, so I don't know.
He was really showing some pain out there, and I think they will bounce back next year. Like I said, they get a couple more pieces, they'd be good. But we'll see what they do with their coach. I don't know.
The way they was talking, Brother Schefter was like, I don't know. I don't know. He's been there about at least 6-7 years.
Yeah. It's been a while.
6, 7.
All right, them Bears, boy. Let's get about them Bears. Caleb Williams, he was 24 for 48, 361, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, 1 sack.
I don't even remember the sack. That's how you know the O-line playing good.
Yeah, when I'm talking about O-line, let's get back to the O-line. Their O-line played well the whole game. When I saw about the Bears, they did not break. Even though Caleb Williams was obviously showing frustration throughout the game, he did that all year. Yeah. I have no problem with that. I like when players show frustration. Slam your helmet. Break a tablet. I don't care. Show me that.
Don't break the tablet. I got to look at more film.
This NFL, they got the money. Get there, get another one out there in 2.2 seconds. Break the tablet.
Break the tablet. Break the tablet.
That frustration. And I feel like Caleb Williams was doing that. He was showing his frustration, showing like the interception that he threw. I believe that was his fault. He immediately came to the sideline. He was obviously frustrated, and it kind of, to me, was telling the guys to do their job. But I'm like, dog, you kind of got to eat that. Like
Yeah.
that interception was on you. I mean, even if he was running the wrong route, you threw it straight to the
Yeah.
to the safety.
Like,
Like,
bro,
you
y'all-
threw it straight to it. So
Yeah. Safety messed up. Dropped the
Yeah.
fourth down. Dropped the ball.
yeah.
You gave it 25 yards of field position.
Field position. That's all.
It's okay. It's okay to drive. I'm not another playoff interception. But sometimes you be like, I would have been like, oh, I'm not catching it.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Yeah. So sometimes you gotta know, but
I believe they might have ended up. Yeah, I think they scored on that drive. The Green Bay scored a touchdown on their first three drives.
Yeah. So and I think that kind of because the Bears got the ball.
Yeah.
The Bears got the ball to start the game. I think once he threw the interception, it kind of shifted tables a little bit as far as the Bears. And like you said, they started driving. On the next three, they was driving. So I'm sitting there at home. I'm like, okay, Green Bay might have this in the bag, but we all know that the Bears
second
are
half this year.
team.
Hey, we're Bengals fans. We seen it. We seen it.
Yeah,
I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes.
Own two eyes.
But unfortunately, I was like, no.
Yeah. And I was watching the game with a longtime Packers fan, and it was 21. It was what was it? The third quarter. When the third quarter started and they was up 21, he was like, man, it was 21-3. He said, I'm not good. He said, I'm still not good because they're a second half team. And what the Bears come out do, they came out and really the third quarter, they couldn't put no points on the board. But their defense was stopping them every drive. Yeah. They had like 4 straight punts and maybe a field goal.
It just shows you that it's 3 phases of the game.
Yeah.
That kicker.
Yeah.
People keep on talking about the extra point. The extra point he missed when it was 27-24.
Yeah.
But he missed that field goal before halftime.
And that, yeah.
So you hit them two.
It's
you go down, kick field goal to win the game.
Yeah.
You ain't got to throw a 35-yard Hail Mary.
Yeah, to win it. So the kicker did definitely mess them up for Green Bay.
Kickers are football players too.
Yeah, they are.
They are. Unfortunately, they are.
Look at Pat McAfee. I mean, they are important of the game, and they can win or lose the game for you, as we've seen over and over again. But just like I said, hats off to Caleb Williams just to overcome that deficit at home too. You got the crowd going crazy. It's freezing cold. You got all the Soldier Field. That stadium looked so.
It's like the equivalent of like when they say, oh, the playoffs are better when the Yankees are in there. The playoffs are better when the Knicks are in there. Chicago's that.
It's
that's
one
that.
Of them.
It's like it's one of them.
You could tell that they were about to go crazy.
Yeah.
You could tell they was about to go crazy.
This is looking like, even though I know we've been talking about the other games, but I just want to say about the Bears. I ain't gonna lie, because at first I was like, because my dad he's from Chicago. He's a Bears fan, so his mindset is like, obviously gonna think they can make the Super Bowl because your team.
Right.
But earlier we was talking about it. He was like, I think that they're a year ahead of schedule. But the way it's looking, it's like they can beat. If Sam Darnold play the way he has in a good amount of these games, they can get it home.
Yeah.
Because I might be wrong because I don't look at them as closely as, other teams. But, I mean, they got a good defense. It's straight. But I'm saying, as of recently, they can beat some shootouts, but they get turnovers.
Yeah.
Deshaun Wright had, I believe, about 7 turnovers, combined interceptions and fumbles. Kevin Byard, 7 picks. He's one of the few people I think, he led the league in interceptions, I think, in 2019, and he led the league in interceptions this year. So he kind of left Tennessee, kind of bounced around a little bit, got back on his foot, and showing I'm still that dog, no matter if I'm 32 or not. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's looking like they're the 2 seed, so they're going to play. They got the Rams. They got the Rams. That's going to be a movable object by unstoppable force. So you got the turnovers with the defense. You got not this season, arguably the best receiver in the league this year. Devontae Adams says that's a nice matchup. Jalen Johnson, say if we're going to follow around Puka. And then you got, Tay Adams. So it's going to be interesting to see how this going to look. Yeah. I'll give you my prediction on that game on Thursday. But, yeah, man, the Bears looking good. I mean, I'm watching a couple of interviews that talk about Caleb Williams, and he was like, oh, yeah, he's kind of like an Elway. And I'm like, when I look at it, I'm like, he hard to get down.
He's him, Josh Allen.
Mahomes.
Josh Allen.
Hey, he said he don't want to say it.
I mean,
Lamar. he extend plays.
The Lamar and Mahomes, I'm gonna put them in a different category because these two I'm talking about their as far as their body style.
Yeah.
Like I was just telling you, like they're really tight ends playing quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, Mahomes, he's a little shorter. He's not.
He's 6'2".
Yeah.
But he ain't, fixed right 6'6".
Yeah, and as far as physique and stocky, yeah. But like Lamar Jackson, he does have the size. He has the height, but he's not as strong, I would say, as a Josh Allen and Caleb Williams. Those two, like, just their size structure, they have like the Aaron Rodgers size structure, just that stature, but they're more mobile than him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they're more mobile.
Yeah. So I get what you mean.
So even when you're trying to tackle them, like I was seeing it, like the Bears, like you cannot get him down.
I was more so to me like they just couldn't keep up with him. It was like last year he held on to the ball too long. Now it's like he is. But he getting out at the right time, like that 4th and 8 to I think it was Roman doing that.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it's like he's figuring out when to stay in the pocket, keep it simple, and then to like okay, let me, as you can say, turn on my superpowers.
Yeah.
So like he's doing his thing. As the more I look at his numbers, almost had the record, almost broke 4,000. The Bears still haven't had a 4,000 yard passer, but I'm pretty sure he'll get it soon.
Yeah, he'll definitely get it. I think. No, it's coming from a Bengals fan and just our organization, and even though the Bears has a little better history, Super Bowl wins,
a lot of better
stuff. But all right, we ain't gotta go there. But they haven't won something in a very, very, very long time.
Yeah.
Just as us. Yeah. So it's like seeing them overcome that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's just like my hats off to them, to that fan base. You could tell that they probably still out drinking right now. The whole Chicago, like even though it's cold and stuff like that, they're still out partying because they haven't experienced this playoff run.
Yeah.
In a long time. Even though it's only one game.
It's fireworks on 63rd. I ain't talking about fireworks.
They got the one game, but they're going to keep moving along and just see how long they're taking.
Yeah.
So my hats off to Chicago. Actually, I did know they were going to win. I knew that they were going to come back because I knew they were a second half team. So once I seen they were up by 21, I was like, Chicago can come back and win. And then once I saw their defense keep making some stops.
Of course they can come back. They used to Chicago 21.
Yeah. Right. Chicago 21. So that was a good game there. Okay, let's go about to the games that happened today. So we had Jacksonville and Buffalo. Buffalo won 27-24. That was also a good game. Josh Allen doing Superman things,
Josh Allen being Josh.
Josh is being
Josh being the white Cam Newton. That's what I call him.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah,
he really is. I mean, you can tell that he's in a groove now, and he's kind of, it's crazy to say, he looks more settled in than he did ever before. As far as like,
it's like that. We ain't gotta worry about Burrow, Lamar, Mahomes.
Yeah.
He said, "I am I."
But even
the one of the one.
Even before that, I think this team is the most trusted team that he trusted.
Most trustworthy team. I guess
Like
it's like you've been there, you've done. It's kind of like Dirk. Dirk won it. It's like, all right, we in here. Let's just focus on the here and now. So I feel like it's like the time when you don't think it's gonna happen. That's when it happened. It's like it's kind of like with Dirk. It's like, okay, y'all lost in the finals, lost to Golden State. Y'all in 1 seed. It's like, all right. When you don't expect it, it's gonna finally be the year for them to do it.
Yep. And Josh Allen, 28 for 35, 273, 1 touchdown.
Thought he might have been gone.
Yeah.
I saw that knee.
Yeah. And he was getting banged up from the beginning of the play. Now, hats off to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Their defense was smacking.
Yeah.
They were hitting. They were trying to play hard. They know that they had to come out and match the level of Josh Allen. And for real, they did the best to their ability.
I mean, you got one of the best bookend DN combos with Josh Allen Hines, Trayvon Walker, Devin Lloyd, one of the best middle linebackers this year. I'm surprised he didn't make the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
I like the acquisition of Greg Newsome. I think he's an upgrade over Tyson Campbell. So they Eric Armstead in the middle. So I don't know if I thought Jacksonville was gonna win more so than I wanted Jacksonville to win.
Same.
So it's like, bro, it's like I was like they can win this. Obviously they can win it because they almost won it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was like, this is a game Buffalo going to take. Because I'm like, Buffalo, they tough, man. They tough. You got, their wide receiver situation is still a little iffy in terms of like, Diggs gone. It's kind of like a committee. Can't really trust Keon Coleman too much. Brandon Cooks came up big today.
Yeah. But I think Josh Allen likes that. I think Josh Allen
like not having to focus on one guy.
I would just say he doesn't need. This gonna come out kind of wrong, but he doesn't need a diva for a receiver.
Yeah.
He don't need somebody.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. He doesn't need somebody that's complaining why I don't get the ball. He just want to play football. He wants to throw the ball to whoever. He doesn't care if it's Joe Smo or Joe Toe.
Yeah.
He's just want to throw the ball to you and you run as fast as you can.
So
he not. But Josh Allen, he doesn't come off as me myself type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
No, he just at this point it's about what year. I think year 8.
Year 8, yeah.
They trying to get it done, man. It's like, bro,
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, this is their thing. This is the perfect window you're going to get. You don't have no Joe Burrow. You have no Patrick Mahomes. You ain't got nobody really.
This is I remember a documentary with the Pacers. When Jordan retired, they was, we got a chance now.
Yeah.
That's him. We got a chance now.
We got a chance,
We got a chance.
And I think everybody was banking on that once they saw that Patrick wasn't going to be once they saw him go down and he wasn't going to make the playoffs, they already knew that we wasn't making the playoffs. So they were like, there's nobody really here besides the Bills that's really going to really take.
Yeah, like what we're saying is they got some good teams out there, most definitely. But if it comes down to a shootout, I don't think no other quarterback in the AFC, Herbert, besides him, can't nobody go ball. If it comes down to run game shut down and this quarterback got to win this game, ain't nobody going to go ball for ball with Josh Allen that's left in here except for Justin Herbert. On the AFC side.
We going to see about that.
We gonna see.
He going to have to make me a believer.
Who, Drake May?
Or
Herbert? Herbert.
He's just...
Herbert.
In my eyes, he has to get it done.
Because he hasn't won a playoff game yet.
He hasn't won a playoff game yet. He has to get it done.
He's I don't want to say he's Jay Cutler, but it's like, but his arm though.
Yeah.
But his arm though, it's like, okay, what about the playoff wins?
Yeah, he has to get it done. All right, we're going to go to that game in a little bit, but let's go to the game that just wrapped up. 49ers and the Eagles. 49ers 23-19.
Fly, Eagles,
It's some
fly.
Eagles that's not flying right now. They are parked.
Perfect thing. Crazy. Because you see it, though. You've seen it this year. The offense up and down, not really doing too much.
Yeah.
Saquon not doing too much.
Yeah.
I think he barely got 1,000.
Yeah.
And I know people. I'm doing a film, y'all know. Hugh Douglas, former Eagle great, Eagle Ring of Honor, first round pick for New York Jets, but really more so known with the Eagles. Talking to him at homecoming, I'm like, I don't know, man. Eagles looking 25 Eagles looking like them 2023 Eagles, which was 2023. Thought out 10-1, but they was barely winning a game here. It wasn't like, we barely winning against great teams. We barely winning because they just wasn't they weren't synchronized. They were just winning off of talent, but they didn't have no groove. It was like Pittsburgh 2020. They started 11-0, but we all knew when they got the playoffs they was gonna get bounced in the first round. It was fool's gold. And this year it was fool's gold. Like they always say, all the experts and former players, you can't ever win it the same way you won it the year before. Because you're going to get everybody best shot. They're going to be like, hey, I want to be the one to put Saquon in the dirt. I don't want to be the one to put Jalen in the dirt. And it's been beef with him and A.J. Brown the whole year. A.J. Brown, because you want to win rings, but you want to get your numbers too.
I'm going to say it. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. No more. A.J. Brown done, man.
We're going to Vegas?
He's done. He's tired. He really don't. I don't believe he believes in Jalen Hurts. I'm going to just go out there and say it.
Okay.
I don't think he believes in Jalen Hurts. I don't think he believes that Jalen Hurts is the quarterback
for him.
Is
it his fault? It's player and coach, but Kellen Moore leave.
I'm going to go ahead and say it too. Jalen Hurts is a game manager, not a game changer. So
he's Cam Newton, game manager, game changer.
I'm just letting you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jalen Hurts is an awesome quarterback. He can complete the. Let me see what he had tonight. He was 20 for 35, 168, 1 TD, 1 sack.
Yeah.
Game manager. Other phenomenal quarterbacks, they'll be in the two somethings. Jalen Hurts just don't. He seemed like he wants to do enough just to solidify the game, try to just not to go above and beyond, which is nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you got to take that risk. And I feel like the times that he did take those risks, it didn't go well for him. So now he just try to be more preserved. And, I mean, I'll be preserved too. I got Saquon Barkley in my backfield.
But it feel like, but it's crazy like we say that, but the two best games of his career was in the Super Bowl. The first one he lost and second one.
You're right.
So it seemed like he's like, but he a winner. It's like kind of like Tebow. It's like the numbers ain't pretty, but he found a way to win.
Yeah.
So
he does find a way to win.
More times than not. It just wasn't this year. Defense wasn't as good in terms of like the statistics. They was like
lost a lot of
ranked
players.
in the middle. Yeah, Milton Williams was big.
Slay.
So Slay fell off, but also you didn't have. Yeah, Quinyon, Dijon. They was hooping.
Yeah.
They was hooping.
Yeah, Dijon. I told you today. I said Dijon was one of my favorite players on the defense this year.
Chauncey Gardner gone.
Yeah.
He bring the attitude.
Yeah.
And he asshole.
Yeah, true. So I mean, I feel like they lost a lot of key pieces on defense.
They lost a little bit of swagger.
And then have this turmoil on offense. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody.
The whole season.
Yeah.
From game one, he had one catch for 8 yards.
Yeah.
Why AJ Brown ain't get the ball? Why he getting the ball to Devontae Smith more than AJ Brown? Like
then he stopped giving the ball to Devontae.
Yeah, so it's
like,
just
I don't know. Let's see. What did Devontae have tonight? Devontae had 8 for 70 yards. Okay. Not that bad. AJ Brown 3 for 25.
Sound about right.
3 for 20. So it's like AJ has said that the locker room.
Like think about that. Like your best receivers not getting the ball.
Yeah.
And it sounds stupid. Like your best receivers not getting the ball, and they your best receivers, but it's like they. It's not. What I'm trying to say is like your best receivers is one of the best receivers in the league.
Yeah.
And they're not getting the ball. Think about that.
But,
like at his best, he's a top 5 receiver in the league, and he ain't getting the ball.
But you got to remember, they also have Saquon back there rushing.
Yeah.
So they're not like us. They're not like the Bengals where we're throwing that ball 80% of the time. And Chase Brown still had 1,000.
He go Chase.
Yeah, he still had 1,000 plus.
He was at the hooping.
Rushing yards
for
this year.
About 1,300 all purpose, I believe.
Okay, 1,300 all purpose, but that one game he had like 4 receiving touchdowns or something like that. It was crazy.
Hey, he went to Miami and turned up.
I think he was. I know it's a Bengals segment, but I think he was second as far as receiving yards this year. I think he was
for the Bengals.
For the Bengals, I think he was right under Chase.
I think T might have had him by a little bit. We'll look that
a
up
little
later.
bit. Yeah, like I said, we can look it up.
Yeah.
This ain't the Bengals segment
yet,
but
we'll wait for next season.
Yeah, exactly. But I just saying, like, I think you have Saquon in the backfield, and so they're going to be running the ball 60%,
but they
55% of the time.
They ain't been hitting like they was last year. Like, what do you? I promise you, he ain't got no more than 1,100 rushing yards.
Who, Saquon?
Yeah.
Let's see.
He probably had about 3.9 yards carry.
Overall.
On the season, regular season.
1,100. 1,140.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But he had only about 6 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns.
7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You went from 2,000 rushing yards to
205.
To
He had 205 last year with
you
13 touchdowns.
Went from 2,000 with 13 of them things, probably at least 40 catches, and another 400 receiving yards probably.
Yeah, they don't even got the. They don't even see. I don't even see the receiver.
Yeah, so
they
yeah.
got the yards and the touchdowns.
So
yeah.
Just gotta back to the drawing board. They need to cause who's left? Their DNs. Brandon Graham's gonna go back into retirement. You got Milton Williams, so they're gonna go on the defense side of the ball. Probably get another defense in.
Yeah.
Lane Johnson might retire. He's about 35, 36, 34, 35, 36. Been dealing with a lot of leg injuries last couple of years.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting, man. You got
I think, like I said, I think AJ might request a trade, might want to leave.
Be careful what you wish for.
I think that's true too. But I think he got his chip. What else is he really complaining about?
Yeah, because it's like after that point, with a lot, especially if you don't got 2, but had they got that other one,
yeah,
it's like it's like, oh, 3 team player. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm a team player, but this is my career. I want to do the best I can do within my career.
I want to be. He want to be looked at. And you
Yeah.
tell AJ always want to be looked at the best wide receiver of all
That's
time.
everybody. That's why I was kind of shocked, like with T, because it's like with him wanting to come back, not no problem, but it's like you get that mindset like, hey, what could happen if I was number 1? I want to get a Pro Bowl. I want to get some All Pros. I want to do this. I want to do that.
But the thing with T is, I think he honestly really loved Cincinnati
and being
the team
and being on that team, yeah.
Than that.
And I think he feel like he can. I think he can get some Pro Bowls. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to get all Pro with Chase.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard getting all Pro.
But in terms of Pro Bowls, he can get that.
You gonna get some Pro Bowls. You gonna get some looks as well. But just seeing really like I done seen T out and about on numerous occasions. I'm not talking about outside. And he loves Cincinnati.
Ooh, what did he say to you when you said T?
Like, we ain't gonna go into that. But he loves
He's like, chill out, gang, chill out.
And you could tell that he really wanted to be here. So I think he's willing to. That's why he wanted his money. Yeah. Because I think he was like, I'm not going to get my accolades that I'm going to.
I want my money, but I wanted to be here.
Yeah.
So back to AJ Brown. If we talking just because I mean, and then we'll talk about a couple of other games that hasn't come on yet. But in terms of AJ Brown, different situations, because I don't know, but see, when you don't leave on good terms, you know, certain situations, like if LeBron was like, hey, trade me, hey, we got you, Bron. We'll put you in the best situation for yourself and we'll tell me where you want to go.
Yeah.
He might make this a situation where it ain't like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, be careful, like, get sent to the Raiders.
I mean, that's true, too.
Get sent. But I think in terms of a team that's really gone, that I would think would Carolina.
Yeah.
Carolina. In terms of teams that he would want to go to that got a chance, Carolina.
I said that.
Carolina. I don't know. Well, Pittsburgh just got DK, so I'm gonna throw them out. Nah.
Yeah, they got DK for like a couple of years. Too.
Not Cleveland. He not gonna want. Baltimore.
Could be because they got Hawkins, but he's about to go.
Yeah, he about to go. I mean, he then they try to flip. And I see Rashad Bateman or something like that and try to make that work.
I can see that too. I see him going to a team that's can be a contender.
Preferably, probably Eagles mindset, AFC.
Yeah. But
Kansas City. They need Kansas City need different. They got all those speed guys. Worthy hasn't really panned out yet.
Yeah.
No more 6 foot, 175, 80 pound receiver. They need a rebounder.
Yeah, somebody that can go.
Yeah. Somebody can go get it.
Yeah.
Box you out.
Yeah.
Tough yards.
Yeah.
Beat press coverage.
Yeah. Yeah, let's write that down.
Yeah.
Kansas City, AJ, let's write that down. Yeah. So when that happens, you heard it here first.
From man on.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
AJ to Kansas. Yeah, that I could definitely see that, but I think we need to get into San Fran, man. I mean, Brock Purdy, man. He did it all. Today he was a little all over the place. He was 18 for 31, 262, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions, 1 sack. So not definitely his best game.
But that's not his worst either.
Yeah, I mean, do you think he's 100%?
Ain't nobody's 100%. What's the one word? At this point in the season, no one's 100%. No one's 100%.
You're right.
Now he's got bumps and bruises. But also, just like with Joe, he had his turf toe wasn't as severe as Joe's.
Yeah.
But it's going. You made it good enough so you can tolerate it.
Yeah.
It's not done with for this year. He's gonna have to sit. It's not gonna be 100% until he sit down off his foot for the next couple of months. Take it light. It's like because Joe's was still hurting throughout the. You can tell. I mean, so they just make it good enough so they can tolerate it. So he's limping around a little bit, but he's getting the job done. They're going to. Where they going? They're the 6th. They're going to Seattle.
They're going to Seattle.
They're going to Seattle.
Yeah,
Ooh.
they're going to Seattle.
They're going to Seattle. They're going to the Rain City.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good game.
Christian McCaffrey, man. I mean, what can that guy do? I mean, he
stay healthy.
True. He can't stay healthy. Far as receiving yards today, he caught the ball 6 times for 66 yards, 2 TDs.
Yeah, that's what
rush for 48 yards. No TDs rushing, but like I say, he had 2 receiving TDs. So
Then he only had 48 rushing yards?
he only had 48 rushing
I need him
yards.
to get 54 and a half. Damn.
Yeah, okay. See,
See what he
should have
can.
did receiving and rushing.
I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, I always do. Like,
With
for,
him,
like
yeah.
them, yeah, you always do receiving and rushing.
And
Because,
he said, "What does he do?
Yeah.
Hit my parlay."
exactly. So,
Hit my parlay.
you got to do that with them. But San Fran, good way to bounce back. I think they can get. I don't know. Their defense is what kind of scares me a little bit. So I think they can get it. So. All right. So next game coming up, we got the Chargers versus the Patriots.
How I hate the Patriots. I hate them all.
I'm not a Patriots fan. I've never been a big Patriots fan.
More so because there's a lot of people in Cincinnati that's never been to New England or never gonna go to New England. I've been a Patriots fan my whole life.
I mean, you know what that is. That's the Tom Brady effect, man. When you have somebody like Tom Brady dominated the NFL for as long as he did, he's going to attract some people with them. You know, some people like, oh, I'm a Tom Brady fan and I'm not really a Patriots fan. So
Yeah.
whatever it is, like some
That
people
sounds
say
crazy.
today, like I'm a Lamar Jackson fan. I'm really not a Ravens fan. Well, you're a Ravens fan.
Yeah.
He plays for the Ravens. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But the Patriots versus the Chargers, honestly, I'm going to go out and say it. I think the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. I got the Patriots and Seahawks for the Super Bowl for my predictions. That's what I have.
I don't see it yet, man. I don't.
The Patriots
Not being honest, not being a hater, being honest. Not my bad. Not to mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
But they only beat, not counting.
Who?
What they beat? Two teams with a winning record the whole season.
It ain't their fault. It's not their fault. The other teams, right? It's not their fault.
No, but it's like they ain't all that. I don't see my. When I be like watching games, I be like, bro. When I be like, you should have lost to them and them. It's like, like I just don't. I got on the truth, not being a hater, just being honest. I just don't see it. They good. They're good. I'm not gonna say they're not good, but in terms of they not. Do it feel like it's not like that? Do you say it with 100%? Not is 100% confidence, but do you feel confident saying, "Oh, they going to Super Bowl," or you just like do you like, or it's like, because they give me cause for pause.
And I feel like they're the most overall kind of put together team.
In the AFC?
In the AFC.
Because I don't trust the Broncos offense.
I don't trust the Broncos. Only other team I say will come close to that is the Bills. And they got Josh Allen. But I think they could beat the Bills. So
yeah, obviously they can.
So I think, and I mean, they did in regular season 23-16. But the losses that they lost to, you could tell they just had a bad day. Mm-hmm. Like, they really could have went undefeated. I mean, let me see. Let me look here. They lost to
Raiders.
Yeah, they lost to the Raiders 20-13. They lost to the Giants 42-10.
The Giants?
Yes, they lost to the Giants.
No, they ain't lose. No.
No, that was preseason.
Yeah, I'm about to say no. Yeah, I'm about to say chill. I know they put the belt to ass on the Giants. I say chill out.
They lost to the Steelers 21-14.
Okay.
And
Buffalo came back and beat them. They came back. They was down.
No, hold on.
Yeah, Buffalo. Second game.
35-31.
Yeah, they came back on them.
Yep, Buffalo.
I know my ball.
Yeah, I know you. I know what you're talking about. My fault. Hate me. You know what you're talking about.
Hold up, Jamal. Don't pause it on.
So I think, like I said, I think they're their overall good team. I like their coaching staff.
You gotta love Vrabel.
I mean, he from him playing for them, you know what I'm saying, to come back and then kind of get the talk that he got. Oh, do he still got it and all that? And then to come to the Patriots team and then continue to induct in the Patriot way. He also used to play for him.
Yeah.
I just think they're their overall solid team. I think Stephon Diggs found the home. You haven't
It's at Cardi B house. It's at Cardi B house.
Besides off the field stuff, you really haven't heard really too much about him. He's been balling out. You see, like he adapted to their system. You know, we're gonna see him on the boats this summertime, but you know,
is it gonna be?
I mean, hey man, what he do off the field, I don't care about. What he do between the wires, I say.
What he do off the field gonna keep him off the field.
I mean, hey, when he get caught, shoot, it's a job for them.
I don't know. They talking about some alphabets. with him.
Oh, man. I mean, the latest scandal was when now
The
something
D,
with the chef.
the
or
D,
some-
the D with the V,
the D with
not
the
DMV,
the D with
not
the
DVD. They talking about that DV.
So yeah, with the chef and all that,
Yeah.
that's the latest scandal and all that. Of course, he dating Cardi B and all that. So, but that's off the field stuff. What he doing on the field, I feel like the Patriots. He hasn't. It really hasn't been too much like between the lines. You know, he had to mess with Josh Allen and all that. You could kind of tell they wasn't really on the same page. You don't really hear all that.
The
From
Bengals will do that to you, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Losing to the Bengals in the playoffs will make you do that.
Right. So I think the Patriots will get the win over the Chargers.
You want to hear my Super Bowl?
Let's get your Super Bowl prediction.
The Seattle Seahawks versus the Houston Texans. Defense travels. I like their defense. Running game, a little bit left to be desired, more so because obviously Nick Chubb has lost a step since he had that gruesome leg injury a couple years ago, and also he had that one in college, so that weighs on you. Mixon is out still, but I believe they find a way. I feel they got the best, like we said, like, oh, this team got one of the best DN. They have the best DN duo, Daniil Hunter, Will Anderson Jr. just got first-team All-Pro.
Yeah.
Opposite DN and Myles Garrett. Probably should have been Brian Burns, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Stingley, top 2 corner in the league.
Yeah.
They arguably got the best. They got the best defense end duo in the league. They arguably got the best cornerback duo in the league with Kamari Lassiter.
Yeah.
You got Jalen Petrie. So they got some dogs out there on defense, and it's proven through numbers. I mean, look at it. Like the top 5 most scoring, the top five highest scoring teams of all time, all got the same thing in common. What they do.
Yeah.
None of them won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Not saying they got the best defense. They got one of the best defense. I'm just saying that more times than not, if you got a real good defense, those teams make it, man.
Their defense is playing lights out,
Yeah.
and that's going to be a challenge for Aaron Rodgers. They play tomorrow 8:15. They play the Steelers, so that's going to be a challenge for Aaron Rodgers and see how he overcomes that. I hate the Steelers. I hope the Steelers lose. I don't wish nothing good for the Steelers, so that's my predicament on that. So
Yeah.
I mean, but Aaron Rodgers, all jokes aside, Aaron Rodgers, what he's did this season. Hats off to him.
That's solid. Better than I thought it was going to be.
What is he, 40, 41 years old?
42.
42 years old.
42 Doug.
Yeah, exactly. They came out and really kind of shut the haters up. Good way to kind of just play football and shut the haters up.
He let ball be ball. Wasn't no Mike Williams ran the wrong route.
Yeah.
Wasn't no sneak dissing on people that was.
You know, Aaron, he's still going to be Aaron. He's still going to have his ways off the field and stuff like that. But I feel like him and Mike Tomlin has a good core.
He respects him.
He does. And I think Mike Tomlin's the only person that can get this type of Aaron Rodgers
at this time.
At this time age.
Yeah, at this time,
Rodgers. Because Aaron Rodgers, you could tell he's basically grandfathered in. He's in that stage. Nobody really can tell me nothing almost.
I mean,
and Mike Tomlin is probably the only coach in the NFL that can tell him something.
Like, what you gonna tell me? The Jets ain't been good since Mark Sanchez.
Yeah.
And he wasn't good as a defense.
Yeah. So he was going to franchises where, he had more wins and accolades than the whole franchise. So now you're going to Pittsburgh where
man, we got them things.
They got them things.
I got hardware without you.
Them. So it's
them.
Let's adapt.
You got
like the Patriots way.
You got a ring. I got rings.
Yeah, exactly.
Plural.
So, but they're gonna have a good test tomorrow. So that's the Texans and the Steelers. They play tomorrow 8:15. The Patriots and Chargers play today at 8:15. So it's a good lot of football left.
Yep.
So
no sleep.
Yeah, no sleep at all. We'll definitely be busy watching all of these games. So yeah, I think it's a good stopping point for the very first episode. We want to thank you guys for tuning in to the All Business Podcast.
All in your business podcast.
All in your business.
He don't know it because I made the name, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We getting there.
Yeah, we getting there. We'll just say stick with us. This is first of many. We're going to get better as the show go along. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube page, to all of our social medias, and please share the episode. And get it out there. Like I said, All in Your Business Podcast. I'm your host, Joshua Gorin, but people call me JG.
I'm Aaron.
Appreciate it, brother. First one in the books, man. First one in the books. Thank y'all. Have a blessed day.